It's our annual Mother's Day maternal movie marathon here on TCM. How's that for alliteration? I'm Alicia Malone, and we continue right now with a story about something or someone really that often accompanies young performers of any artistic specialty, not always in a good way. I'm talking about The Stage Mother. From Warner Brothers in 1962, it's Gypsy. This is the story of real life burlesque entertainer Gypsy Rose Lee, who became an international star because of, or despite, her overbearing mother, who managed her and her sister's career beginning at a very young age on the vaudeville stage. Born Rose Louise Hovick, Gypsy later wrote a memoir that was published in 1957 after her mother's death. A Broadway musical followed in 1959, which starred Ethel Merman, with a book by Arthur Lawrence, music by Julie Stein, and lyrics by Stephen Sondheim. Our film version came just a few years later, but this time with Rosalind Russell as Mother Rose and Natalie Wood in the role of Gypsy. Russell very much wanted the part, but in her autobiography, she claimed she didn't fully understand why the studio didn't hire Ethel Merman for it. Russell's reason for taking the role was based on some advice she received from actress Myrna Loy very early in her career. Loy told her, "Grab 'em if they come up." On set, there was some friction between Russell and Natalie Wood, perhaps because Wood was one of the most popular young actresses in Hollywood at the time, following the recent success of the films Splendor in the Grass and West Side Story. But that friction only adds to the drama and tension between their characters in the movie, as you're about to see. Directed by Mervyn LeRoy and also with Carl Malden, Anne Gillian, and Morgan Brittany from 1962, here's Gypsy. Did you notice actor Harvey Korman in a bit role as a press agent in Gypsy? Well, director Mervyn LeRoy said he hired Korman after the actor who was supposed to play that small role got sick. Korman came to the set and did a quick audition in LeRoy's trailer during a break from filming, and he was hired on the spot. Coleman received a total of $500 for 2 days of work, and it marked his first Hollywood role. Of course, many more would follow, along with 4 Emmys for his hilarious work on The Carol Burnett Show. Another fun note about this movie, long before the days of product placement in films, Mervyn LeRoy said there was a scene that required the characters to eat candy bars. Since Baby Ruths were authentic to the period, that's what they used, and from then on, the candy company sent LeRoy boxes and boxes of Baby Ruth bars, to the point that he had to ultimately call them and beg that they stop.
Next on TCM, Gone with the Wind. Then A Silent Sunday with Laurel and Hardy. And later, Potter Panchali. TCM's your ticket to India tonight.
To the point that he had to ultimately call them and beg that they stop. I'll be back later for tonight's TCM imports, but right now our Mother's Day celebration continues with Irene Dunne in a beloved story based on a play by John Van Druten.